Hey BBs, it's Plastic and today I'm back with y'all for another video. Today's video, I really just wanted to take a trip back down memory lane to, I guess, like December of 2021, where the Bratz dolls had a couple new designer dolls that came out. We have the GCDSD dolls and Bratz Holiday Felicia that came out around that time. And I just want to do a retrospective on these dolls, as I feel like this release was a very interesting release and was very chaotic and had lots of ups and downs and was honestly a mess. These dolls are also kind of a product of that. They're kind of a mess as well. But I just want to talk about them and, give a spotlight on these, as these are an older part of my collection. Not that old. I obviously like 2 years old maybe, but I don't know. I just thought it's a very interesting collab and idea, and we're just gonna go over these dolls because again, they're very interesting to me. So the first one that I just want to go over really quickly is the Holiday Felicia doll. So this doll also came out on the December 1st of that year, 2021. This is like the first year of Bratz kind of coming back into, I guess, the media, I guess. It was like their first reboot year or whatever. And Holiday Felicia was the holiday doll that we kind of got back for the first time in years, in a decade probably. I don't even know when the last one was. But this one was honestly kind of really exciting at first. I was super, super, super pumped to get this doll when she first came out. She was my first Felicia doll ever, and she's really pretty. Like the base doll, she just has to have like the old kind of like screen printing where it was like pixelated and everything, so the face looks really bad under lighting. You can kind of see it looks almost like a fake Bratz doll kind of in a way. Like this doll just does not look real compared to this year's designer Felicia. Like the faces like just look so different. I know it's very like not even slight. You can just tell how like the new one, I guess, has like a much cleaner, more professional done face up, while the old one, I guess, has a really kind of fuzzy screening, which is definitely kind of sad. The doll has really gorgeous hair, though. I love the hair, but the outfit was kind of the exact same thing as a Holiday Trinity doll, which a lot of fans kind of clocked when they first saw it. I was a very new Bratz collector, so I didn't even realize that was like a reference or whatever, but it is the exact same dress, just kind of two-piece, which was really lazy, I feel like. So this doll was definitely kind of a disappointment, but also really exciting because, again, first Felicia, first black holiday collector doll. I wish this doll was just nicer designed, though, but she's really, really cute, and I am happy with this doll. I think she cost around $50 or $60 back in the day. It was literally like a year ago. What am I saying? But like, you know what I mean? Like when she released, I don't even think she's available anymore. But this doll was honestly really interesting. Again, my first Felicia, and I'm super happy that I was able to get her, though, even though she is kind of a mess in retrospective. I think she is still really pretty in her own, kind of Felicia way. I really do like that. They kind of gave us a Felicia, but I don't know. She's a really interesting doll. And now on to like the main topic is the GCDSD dolls from the Bratz collection. These were kind of, I guess, the main thing that came out on that day, and these dolls were really interesting as well. This was like the first time we kind of saw Bratz in like a quote-unquote higher fashion, where it was more experimental, I think, for the time. Designer though that we did get the collaboration with, and the marketing for this line was actually really cool. There was I think Simone, the drag queen, wore Sasha's outfit for an Instagram picture, so that was really interesting. And they collaboration with the Bratz brand also had a clothing line, so the Bratz dolls were made, and there's also merchandise like the GCDSD Bratz kind of bag. This was made for real people. It's a really cool bag in the Bratz universe as well. It's very shiny and gold, but there's lots of other fun things from the Bratz lineup that came into real people clothing. But the doll itself, Sasha has a full head of micro braids, which was the first time I think we've ever seen Sasha with all these micro braids. It's really nice on her head, really nicely rooted. And this doll, the face though, is very interesting. Again, screen printed, not the best, and she has like edges, which is really fun. They kind of are long edges, and she has lots of fun things with her outfit. The outfit is very high quality in itself. This long coat that's like lined with her little like bunny boo icon, I think that is so sweet, and it has GCDSD and Bratz all over it. A very soft material, and these little things are really cool, the little diamond things. I love the corset on her, and the jumpsuit is really original. This is also a really new Bratz shoe mold, which is really cool to see. GCDSD, and the little heels are so fierce and so fun. It just fall, ignore that. But yeah, this is kind of Sasha. This doll did not come with anything besides the stand and the box and her purse, which is kind of crazy considering that, again, this doll was $60. That price is very interesting to look back at now, because we've gotten better dolls for less money, or I guess the same amount of money. So it's very interesting to see how the prices were back in the year 2021, I guess. And I know everything has kind of changed since then. And Yasmin joined Sasha in the GCDSD collection. This doll was very, very interesting. She has really gorgeous, actually, hair. I'm really obsessed. It's a kind of a nice premium nylon, and it's these really cute little, like, diamonds. There's some dust on her hair. And they're kind of a simple style, nothing too crazy, very long, loose curls. She gave me these little glasses, which I kind of are cute. They're like little cat glasses. They're really fun. This is really fun. They have GCSD on the side as well. And this doll has a really pretty facial screening. Again, really annoying screen printed. But I like the makeup on this one a lot better than I think Sasha. Mine kind of has a lip chip, so just ignore that. And these earrings are GCSD. The dress is actually cool. It has, again, this like Bratz artwork print on it. And the belt is actually Bratz, which is really, really fun and really, really cool. I kind of like that detail. The bag is really fierce. It's like a little shoe, which is really unique, I think. She does also have little gloves. The dress is kind of a satiny material, though, which feels really cheap, but it is really pretty, and it gives it a really nice effect. And we do have these little shoes. I kind of wish she had boots, though, to be honest, but these shoes are really cool. Again, a completely new mold for the Bratz brand, and that is Miss Yasmin. She's a very pretty doll, but these dolls, the really issue that comes in with these dolls is how much they costed. They all costed like $60 or something like that. And none of these dolls really came with second outfits. They kind of came with boring big stands. So that was a really interesting point. But these dolls are all products of the shipping delays during that Christmas time era, holiday era, during when nothing would, that like ship was lost or whatever and all the product was gone. And these dolls were a pain to get. I remember I ordered all three of these at the exact same time at Target, and only my Felicia shipped. It took her 2 months to ship. It took from the beginning of December until like I think January or February to actually get to my house, which was crazy. And then I know Sasha and Yasmin, they both my orders got canceled from Target.com, and I was super upset about it. But then a couple, I think, weeks later, I got Yasmin first, and then a week after that, I got Sasha. And a funny story about Sasha, though, is my package did not get delivered to the right house. It got delivered to the house behind me, and I was freaking out because I'm like, this Sasha's so rare, like, she's never gonna be found again, blah, 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 blah. And she was literally, like, at the wrong house, and they just sent her to me, like, the next day. So it was really silly and really funny, but these dolls were a pain to get a hold of. It was really annoying to get these dolls when they came out, and honestly, looking back at them, I don't know why I was going feral over these dolls. Like, I was losing my brain when I wanted these dolls so badly, and they are really cute dolls. I am happy with the designs, and I think they could have been a little bit better if they had spray faces instead of screen printings on them. But, like, the way that I was so obsessed with these dolls when they came out was actually insane. I think I was really excited about a new Bratz doll, as, again, I was a really young collector coming into Bratz brand, and these are new, these are exciting. I really heavily bought into FOMO as well. And I think it was also kind of riding on the time of, like, the Mattel creations, where every collector doll that's expensive is limited edition, and if you don't get it now, you'll never get it again. But I've since learned that different companies operate differently, which I'm very extremely grateful for. I know that GCDSD, Sasha, and Yasmin are both available right now on Amazon for $37 instead of the $60, which I regrettingly paid. I don't know if Felicia is available anywhere, to be honest. I have not checked on her in a while. I just see these two pop up in my, like, Discover page a lot. And I'm very interested in how these sold. I think they are, again, really pretty dolls, besides, like, the screening effects and everything. But they're really interesting as well to kind of see, like, what the Bratz brand was doing in the year 2022 and how we've kind of evolved from that, which we can get into Molola and the Cult Gaia dolls another time. But these ones are just really interesting as well. My personal from these line, it kind of goes in a ranking. I really love Felicia the best. I think she's really, really pretty. And again, despite, like, the kind of the OG Felicia Art Holiday Trinity dress being reused, I think Felicia rocks it in her own way, and it's really pretty. I also really do like Yasmin, and I think Sasha might be my least favorite. I'm just not obsessed with, like, the mermaid thing. I think Yasmin, though, looks kind of like a cat. I think I, like, love the cat glasses. I just wish she had boots with this. If she had boots, she'd definitely be my top runner-up. I just, like, love, like, how, like, she looks like she's going to, like, brunch with, like, mean people. But I also really do like Sasha. I think these dolls are all just very unique and, again, in their own ways, and it's kind of hard to compare them, but they're all really pretty in the end. But in my retrospective, I would definitely not have paid the insane $60 that I paid for all of these, because that was kind of ridiculous, and I definitely would have waited. I think I was just really, again, excited for new Bratz dolls, and it was kind of crazy, because now I'm like, okay, cool, new Bratz dolls. You know, I feel like the whole new Bratz dolls kind of thing has just gone over with me, which I'm happy about, because That was horrible. But let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about the GCDSD and Holiday Felicia kind of launch, if you guys bought any of them, or if you guys were around during that time. But I wanted to say thank you guys for sitting down and ghoul chatting with me about these old dolls. I know they're not too old or anything, and there's older Bratz dolls, but I just think they're kind of like, again, product of their time. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching today's video. It was so much fun chatting with you guys, and I cannot wait to catch y'all though in the next one. I love you all so very much. Please have a great night. Love you. Bye. Mwah.